Once you come to terms with the whole start is the hardest part phrase, the start becomes so much easier. And this is coming from someone who's tried and failed and is still trying and failing at a lot of different things. And one thing I've noticed at the start every single time is there's around 4 phases, okay? Phase 1 is where you don't know where to do anything. You're just learning. It's hyper obsessing over learning. You got your notebook, you got your YouTube videos, all that. Phase 2 is where you think you know enough to start. So you do start, and this is around 1/4 work, 3/4 knowledge, and you're like double checking everything. You realize there's layers to this shit. You know, there's knowledge and the knowledge and the knowledge. It's still overwhelming, but you're starting to work. Then there's phase 3. This is where you find your own little rhythm. You know, you are about like 3/4 work, 1/4 knowledge, but you have your own little rhythm. You're just not sure on everything. You're double checking everything still, but you definitely are like making your baby steps, maybe some adult steps. You're getting like halfway there. And then there's phase 4, where you know like 99% of the outside information that you want to know, and you find your own path, you find your own rhythm. And from this point on, it's kind of just like, you learn from continuing to do the work, okay? You found your rhythm. The thing is, this applies to like absolutely anything. It's just a time frame difference depending on what you're doing, like a week, a month, a year. I don't know. But it's kind of cool once you notice these phases over and over again, because once you start something new, you can literally see the snowball like rolling and growing in your own eyes. You're like, I know where this is going. I know where I'm gonna end up after this. And you just realize it's a matter of time. You just have to get the start done, and then if you fail, you know, start again. If you fail, start again. But it becomes a whole lot easier once you've failed like the first 5 times. I haven't even done that. I'm on like fail number 3.